Hello, all my YouTube viewers. We're coming back with the last part, and the last part is we're gonna work with these lashes right here. Remember I told you we was gonna put them both together? Watch this. Very simple process. First, you gotta open it first. Just go and get all them pages and all that stuff going out the way. You don't need it. Got your lashes. Okay. Now, we're going into this one here, lashes. I'm just gonna let that open. This ain't nothing being pretty. You ain't gotta be opening and making it pretty. Ain't no pretty. Just get it out and get it over with. Okay? Anyway, first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the darker lashes. In order to get the darker lashes off, you have longer nails. This is the secret. Bend this part in here. More like this. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna take your take your nails and you wanna kinda pull it. You're gonna lift, kinda push it up a little bit. And then after you get it to lift a little bit, take your fingers like this and slightly kind of peel that lash off. And you might have some success in getting a hold of that lash. Now we're going to go to lash number 2. Put the lash number 1 down. Now, right, here we go again. Okay, and if you don't want to bend it, very good. Take the end of that. Take your nail. Kind of push like this. Now, as soon as you think you got a little tiny bit of it up, don't yank. Like this. And just little softly peel it, take your time, peel it. Very good. Success. We got a hold to the lash without it ripping and some pieces ripping out. Okay, very good. Now, we can do the same thing for these. Just do the same thing. Okay, well, sometimes people say, I can never do my lashes on myself. Here we go. Push. Go up under there, and if you have to, go up under there, kind of push. And lift it up a little bit, just a little bit of adhesive. Now, when you feel like you see it's about to give, just a little bit, take a hold, with, get some to lash up. Want to lift? Okay, there we go. We got a little tiny bit of lift. It ain't much, but we got some. Now, don't yank. Don't yank on the lash and pull on the hair. Hold on to that band. Okay, because you got a hold of it. Now, I got a firm hold onto that band. Then I'm gonna lightly just kind of little by little. Here we go. Bam. There we go. We got a hold to that lash without tearing it up. Okay. And then you also need to do the same thing if you got short nails too. If you're heavy-handed, that's a big warning for you too. Because you have to do it like that because you can like literally rip lashes from the middle or rip it off the end and tear it. So, okay. Even if you feel like that you can't do that, if you got to take and get a comb, okay, or something, get something to help peel and kind of push that up, kind of push it up, whatever you need. Get something to lift. Now, as soon as you think you got a little bit of that, a little tiny bit of that lash up, then grab a hold on to it. Get it right at the band. Don't get it at the end here and then snatch it because you will snatch like a lot of your lash out. So what happened is get at the end of the band and then start lightly, softly lifting that off. Success. That lash came whole. See this? A whole lash. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this lighter lash and we're gonna put the thicker lash over it. Okay. And hold on, I got lashes. Hold them into my finger. Now, what you wanna do is take Last one and last two. Oh my goodness. Last one and last two. And you want to put them together. Kind of like take those two strips and see if you can somehow get them together. And said they're easy to do on camera, but push them together and make those two lashes and that band uh, come together as one to make a thicker, fuller lash. Either way to go, it should come together as one whole lash like this. Okay, it should be just take a one or two. If you have super thick lashes already, then you don't have to even do that step. You just use the ones that you already have. For the ones who don't, I'm showing you a trick. Okay, to make that lash look a little thicker than what it is, it should come together as one. Now, once you get finished doing that, I never ever use the end of my makeup brushes to do this. I take a random little bit of a sponge or the end of a mascara wand or the end of the brush. I take a little tiny bit of ice glue and, I want to take a speck of it. Wait a minute, I haven't gotten that. Very good. Now, that little speck of it, I want to hold it together this way. And then I want to add the glue. So I get it up close enough onto the ends. And I don't want a whole lot to stick me in my eye or make my eyelids glue together. We want to put it at the ends. Put, or use your favorite eyelash glue. You want to take just a little bit and rub it across that band. A little thin strip of glue. Okay, a very thin strip of glue. Real thin. It's a thin strip of glue. Now I'm taking it up here. I'm picking up the thing, and this is our last one. And what I want to do is, like I said, I don't slam it down. Okay, you just take the lash, and first thing you do is sit it down. Sit. See how it's sitting? It's sitting. I haven't pressed nothing. It's sitting. It's sitting on top of my lash already. I didn't press anything yet. It's not even moved down. Now, sit. Sit it. And this is what I want you to practice. So that when you put your lashes on, you're not poking yourself in the eye. Sit it down. Close your eyes if you got to. Close it. Sit it down right in the middle and balance that thing. Now, once it's balanced, start to press in the middle. Okay, press in the middle first. Press down. Now, take the ends, straighten a little bit. Now, press it down. Now, go to the inside of it. Let in, push into the eye, onto the skin. And then once you push it onto the skin, close your eyes completely now. Now, slightly put some pressure on it. And I press with my nails sometimes. Press it. Press. You got the business part here. So are you doing it? I'm trying to get it onto the skin. Onto the skin. Then press your lashes into it. Press it, merge them together. Press. That's success with the first lash. All of it. Okay. Now let's look at this. Look at that. Okay. But that proves that you don't have to go to a professional in order to do your lashes. You just have to have patience in order to do them. Now we got two more lashes here. We got a lash. I got the thinner lash in this hand, and I got the thicker, heavier lash in this hand. Now what I want to do is I want to put them together and get those bands as close as you possibly can get. The bands right here is right at the end. The little sticky part that you just pulled off, that make that thing, put them together and get them like as though they could possibly be one whole lash together. And I'm working with nails, so I'm not saying it's an easy task, but I'm doing it. Ta-da! Success. There we go. Just one. Just one. I just made that one lash. Those two lashes become one. One whole lash by itself. Ta-da! And the sticker. Now, here we go. Now, this is what we want to do. Hold the lash by the hairs a little bit on the ends. Just kind of like let them balance on your finger. Hold it on. Hold it a little like this. Kind of like on the ends. Let it rest on the ends of your finger. Kind of like so. Now, take that stuff with the little glue. Now wipe on the end of that band. Like so. Now if you're going for those, that's gonna fuse both of those bands together. Glue. I'm using right now the Natty Superhero Bomb Weaving Glue. Or you can use eyelash glue. It works the same way. Yeah. Or the black eyelash glue. That'll also work. Taking up the phone again. Just have patience. Because I'm in a hotel room. I don't have like movie star lighting here. Same thing again. Start right and find the middle part of where your eyelash start. And then practice sitting that lash right in the middle. You can put a little pressure if you choose. And now the lash is not completely on. But you see it is lifting a little bit over here. But it's balancing on that lash. Okay. If you did it right, that's what's gonna happen. Now, the next thing you do is take the end of this the end of the band, hold on with your fingertips or tweezer or whatever. Now, take and then start to push this side down. Now press with your nail. Okay. Now, once you get into the end, press again. Pow. That's just on it. Okay. Then we're gonna secure it even more by pressing. Then once you start doing that, then kind of press it, kind of fuse them together, press it into the skin like that, and fuse it. You can also do it with tweezers like that too. Okay, but I didn't have to use tweezers because I had my nails. Okay, on your fingers or whatever, you kind of press it in. Don't. Okay, just kind of push. Okay, and ta-da, that eyelash is on there. Another trick is you feel like that the glue didn't get in there like you really want to around the edges. Get up close, dot it a little, just a little, Just a little around the inner eye, kind of like dot it, and get a little bit more sticky. That sticky stuff there. Just a little, and then press again, and then start pushing that lash up. Kind of push it. And the skin and then bend it up. Lift it, push it. Anyways, now successfully there's two lashes there. Success. Okay, and now this is the last final straw of working with the lash. After it's secured, once again, like this, hold that lash. This time, don't wipe because you already have the other lash on. So, that was for the natural lash. Now, merge them together like this. Your lash up under there. Kind of like you don't want to blend them. Then come up, then blend. Okay. Depending on some people got longer lashes, so they have to do a little bit more blending. Others have a little shorter than mine. Okay. That's why I'm getting up close so you can get an idea and get an understanding of what's going on with that. So you can be able to be like, okay, well, wait a minute, how she do that again? Okay. Get a hold to it. Okay. Getting there close might not help. Let's get into the light. I'm getting up front of this light. We got a light here. Okay. Now, then, open up like this. Then your next lash. Don't go all the way through and just stretch it through the lash because it's already dark. Here we go. Okay. And you feel like you need to do a little swipe up under the bottom. Okay, very good. Okay. Now do the third last coat on your left on your lower brow. The last if you feel like that you need to. And to that, your eyes are successfully done. That's the colors I used today. Okay. That's just the colors that we use to do the lash. And then you want the lash to look even better. This is your last step. Take your eyelash marker. Okay, I'm putting the phone back up. Okay, 'cause I want to make my point. I want you to be like what Paul do told us I do it wrong. No, I didn't. Okay, now here. Not this Paul do. Somebody else. Now, ain't not me. Okay, very good. Here we go. Right here. Under that lash or over the lash. Line it. And wing that liner out over the lash. There's the line. Okay. Now go over this other one. Now kind of wig it and pull that line out. You want to kind of pull it through the makeup. You don't want to put it outside of it. Pull it and wing it into that going upmost swipe motion up into. You can also go to the end to where you wing it, not to the brow, but just a little bit up. Okay, and then what I like to do is also go into the complete inside of the eye right here, all the way in right there. Ooh. And then add a little tiny bit of more color into the eye, and then up under the bottle and bring those together. Now I didn't go all the way into here and doing the cat wing. I didn't do that. Okay, I didn't. Sometimes I do that, but I'm not doing that for pageant makeup today. I went to the halfway mark here, and then I took the liner and I went through halfway mark here, And I'm gonna do the one that I did at the top. Okay. I got the brown a little bit. So you put some pot on there. If it look like it got kind of white, just kind of go back over there a little bit more so we can get this darker brown. Okay, there we go. That was the makeup and the makeup tutorial. Now, watch this. This is the catch 22. You want to do your lips? You see, remember that? This pat right thing right here. Do this. And the same color that was on your cheeks is on your lips. Ta-da! Now watch this. See this? We're gonna take another chick. I'll show you something else. This one right here. It is by also Maybelline New York. This is a Super Stay Gloss. And I believe it's in a hot pink. I don't really give you the name of this color and whatever it is. It's so small I can't see it. Let's look like it's 150. Okay. This is Maybelline Super Stay Vinyl Ink right here. It's gonna look kind of like a gloss like this. Okay. Now I'm gonna do it close again so you can see what I'm doing. Because some people just think you just rub it all in place and you don't do it like this. Start from the middle and add some color. Now, all right, let's smile. Okay, then take a little bit at the top. Start from here. Put a little bit in the middle. Then we're gonna work our way, go this way, like line eyes, lips, back up that way. Now do it like this. You blend your orange and pink together. This is what it should look like that. And two of the colors that were blended together. Get this color, okay, was the orange peach by Celavi and the kind of dark pink color like this. It's in a pink. That's Maybelline New York right here. A lot of products we use by Maybelline. And it says, listen on it, you see it. It says kind of like it is like etched in there, like vinyl. Vinyl like this. So I got this at the CVS pharmacy in my city, but it's a lot of people that sell Maybelline and Wet and Wild and LA Colors. These are just not department store makeup. This is makeup that is come directly from your local drugstores, Walgreens, CVS pharmacy, like that, Rite Aid, stuff like that. You can find it. Okay, it's not something that you have to go, looking all around the world trying to see if you can find and maybe never ever find. These is products that's promoted by uh, United States of America. This is their products. But it's a lot of people who buy it all over the world. Like I said before, this powder was a Santee powder. So that I didn't go like I didn't use a lot of banana, you know, powders and stuff like that from banana. Okay, kind of sweating in here a little bit, but yeah. So that's the final thing, and this was a beige. I did this in the beige color. I just doing a little bit more powder because I'm sweating a little bit. But yeah, before I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. This is the makeup, the end of the makeup tutorial. I will come back with the final look after doing hair and stuff like that. But I'm not doing my hair on camera. It was just specifically for the makeup. I did a lot of makeup hairstyles. Okay, and I download those pictures and photos. Okay, so you already got pictures of hairstyles, and I show you how to design hair, make wigs, and create wigs, and design wigs. And there's hundreds of thousands of those videos. You look at Pop Sun his videos, and you subscribe, and you got a lot of videos of hairstyles that I did and all that stuff. I haven't did a makeup tutorial in a long time, and I just figured out since I'm gonna do a pageant this morning, I'm gonna go ahead on and do a makeup tutorial for you guys. And I already did that. I just took and braided a cornrow my hair down, pretty much. That's all I did. And then I'll do my wig and lace front and do whatever it is I want to do and do the styling. But this was the makeup. Okay. Hope y'all liked it and enjoyed it. And that's why my little nose ring. That's why I got a nose ring. I got a nose ring on my nose because there's a lot of people named Paul Dude. There's a whole lot of people who look like it's very similar to Paul Dude. But if they don't have that nose ring on the right side of their nose, that little right little earring in there on the right side nose is right at the tip, they ain't the real one. Okay. And I have also a mole right here and a mole right there. What you also could do if you want to finish that up, you could also put a little mark there. You can use you can use that and then I brought the mole back out because the makeup kind of covered it a little bit, but that's it. Up close, there's the moles. Okay, very good. So yeah, that's how you do that. I mean, if you already have a natural mole, you can just kind of like darken it back up after you finish the makeup. Yeah, so don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. This is Paul Do. Have a great day. God bless you and Jesus love you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thank you.